There was also a few intense outbursts throughout the evening. Like I said, this went on for over an hour. We have been on the scene for a couple hours now. I'll go ahead and just step over to the side so we can show you what things are looking like. It's definitely cleared out a bit since we've been here, but we are still seeing a few police officers and investigators working here on the scene. And I almost lost my hat. It almost flew off. I had to tighten it. And if we look over here, the waves, they're actually splashing up on us. This is what traveling at 10 knots looks like. That's about 11 miles per hour. Burham used bed sheets and exercise equipment, if you can believe it, to escape from the recreation area of the jail. Deputies do say that they are still looking for a third suspect in these killings. Cars are traveling much faster. Now, on top of that, when looking to turn left, the road curves a little ways down. Those marked with the red spot will be cut down, but those marked with the white spot will be saved. You can see that behind me, that it is much taller than I am. 35 days later, they're left clinging to their phones for a text or a call that will lead to justice for Jen.
I cannot stress how frustrated we are.
Frustrated that no one has taken responsibility. Jen, still unaware of what happened to her that left her bound to a hospital bed.
You ask her, Jen, what month were you born? You know, she'll just pick a random month. She wants to comply, but all of the dots aren't connecting.
Her recovery journey is moving slow, but progress is being made daily. She cannot feed herself, but her Uncle Chris said that yesterday marked a milestone.
With the help of therapists, she was able to stand and made her first step.
One of Jen's longtime friends explained how every day that passes without a suspect adds to the family's stress level.
On top of a really awful injury that she suffered, our mind is also thinking, who did this? When will answer surface? Will answer surface?
Pleading that someone will come forward.
Even if someone's driving down the road and they did not notice Jen in the roadway and still hit her, South Carolina requires that you stop your vehicle and you call for help and render aid. So whoever did not do that is criminally responsible.
The reward for information has reached up to $10,000. If you have any information into what happened, you're asked to contact Crime Stoppers or the Charleston County Sheriff's Office.
Show me hands!
It's called Troy's Gate, a patented reflective screen with a ballistic safety wall between trainees and actors. The system is led by instructors with military, law enforcement, and homeland security backgrounds.
If you don't practice and train at that level, your mind shuts down and you lose fine, gross motor skills. Everything stops and you have an issue with having critical thought, having logical thought.
Today, Somerville police officers engaged in 3 scenarios, and in each one, they were faced with a situation that could turn deadly and had to quickly navigate the best way to handle it.
We base a lot of our actions off of experiences, and if you don't have the experience, then you don't know how to respond, or you may not feel as comfortable responding. And when you're able to experience it, then you can have generally a better outcome.
By using real loaded guns and talking to real people in the training, trainees are able to focus on heart rate control and other factors that could result in a split-second deadly mistake.
Build that muscle memory up so officers can come out, and when they're engaged in a battle on the street, and hopefully they never are, but we know they probably will be, that they can handle it and have that muscle memory recall from our training that we offer here to be able to perform correctly and survive and go home to their family.
I got the chance to run through the scenarios as both a civilian and an officer. Alicia, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Call 911, quick! To understand how a quick and level-headed response is crucial during a potential threat. The training, which is certified by the State Law Enforcement Division, hopes to see more agencies and citizens take advantage, but it's not free. And officials with Live Fire Training Academy say in many cases, training budgets are low. Reporting in Cottageville,
I want my money, woman. You gonna give me my money.
Meredith Blair, Live 5 News. The sound of relief.
Today, what a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The trash is gone. We finally did it.
That trash, an old mobile home abandoned more than 2 months ago, leaking fluids and shedding debris. Its removal sparked debate over who was responsible for the mess. We now know Ravenel and Hollywood taxpayers are footing the bill for the demolition that's costing around $7,500.
We have a general fund for cleanup and beautification, and it was money in the budget for that.
Neighbors are over the moon to finally see it off the side of Davison Road.
We're glad. We're glad. It's been a long time coming.
There's been a lot of people in our community that have worked hard to get people to move to get this thing out, torn down and out of the way. So feeling really great about it.
Mayor Tumbleston calls it an unfortunate situation.
That's why just doing this stuff right in the beginning is so important. And we just got to make sure that we continue to monitor what's happening in and around our area to try to avoid this stuff in the future.
And says he hopes it will all be cleaned up by tomorrow and we can, quote, get past this.
Today's a celebration.
Reporting in Charleston County, Meredith Blair, Live 5 News.